Hi, David here, and our topic is how to take a positive meaning from your struggles. At times, life just seems like an endless maze of problems that pushes you to your limits. Every day facing challenges. Of course, you understood that life isn't always going to be a walk in the park, but you never imagined things would be this difficult. It just seems as though your struggles have no end. From your vantage point, you look at other people and secretly envy the life they live. They seem to have it all. They certainly don't have your problems and dilemmas. On the surface, it seems as though their life is a piece of cake. Life just doesn't seem fair. To sum it up, your life just totally sucks and you're kind of stuck right in the middle of it with no way out. As difficult as life may seem at this very moment, the suffering you experience is an unavoidable part of life that touches everyone in one shape or form. Yes, from a distance, it appears as though other people don't experience your pain. However, below the surface, behind closed doors, they too are dealing with their own personal struggles. Suffering touches everyone. In fact, everyone goes through periods of suffering in the form of loss, sorrow, hardship, and pain. We all experience these things. It is just part of the human condition. It's part of being human and living the human experience. Suffering, though, is not a permanent condition. It's something that comes and goes in cycles and phases, very much like the oceans that go through regular rhythms and cycles of a low and a high tide. Although, when it comes to suffering, it's a little less predictable and less cyclical. When we suffer and struggle through various aspects of life, it takes a toll on our emotional health, our physical state, and our mental attitude. And it is entirely okay to be vulnerable and to admit things are tough. Accept what is, but do not succumb to self-pity. When you play the victim card, you will likely miss the opportunities that suffering presents you. Of course, I'm not talking about opportunities that will suddenly help you solve all of your problems. Following a rainbow to find a pot of gold just isn't going to work. What I am referring to are the opportunities that help shift how you think and how you approach your problems. Yes, you're struggling right now, but just maybe, under the surface, this might be a blessing in disguise. Just perhaps you're moving down the wrong path. Or maybe your suffering is an opportune time to work on yourself and transform your perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience and the struggles I'm working through? What's this experience trying to teach me about myself, about others, about my problems, and about my life? How does this experience change things? How could it potentially change me as a person? How must I adapt and change as a person to benefit from this experience? To transform your perspective about your struggles, ask yourself these 5 questions. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Do me a favor, subscribe to this channel so you can get updates every time I release new material. Thanks for tuning in. Until I see you next time, go out there every single day of your life, live fully and be outstanding.